If you do go on to enjoy today's video, do me a favour and hit that like button and of course subscribe. It really does help me out a lot. And if you want to avoid the random lottery that is FIFA points, you can go straight to the source with u7buy.com. And of course you can use the code TVM at the checkout to get yourself a discount. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the Road to Glory. Today's episode is going to be one of those sort of boring maintenance episodes. I say maintenance. I don't know if it's really going to be maintenance. I don't know if that's the right word to use. But there's a few SBCs to look at, one of which is on the left-hand side over there. That's actually the first time I'm seeing that SBC. They've put it back up again now with the correct requirements. I feel a little bit salty about it, really, because not that I feel like, oh, I should have gone in there and done the 80 rated team when it was, the 86 that was an 80 rated team. I don't like that. What I reckon is they should have just left it the way it is and said, look, we have made a mistake. EA admitting they've made a mistake. No, I think they should have just said, look, we made a mistake, but rather than just take it down and refund everyone and then put it back up, we're just going to make it so that the 86 rated team is an 80 rated team, and it is what it is. Just why not? Who is going to complain? Who's going to go, I can't believe that's stupidly cheap. That's not fair. No one. Absolutely no one would have said that. And it's not like they're going to give us the whole thing for free. They're just knocking down, 150 odd K. Anyway, doesn't matter. Headliners challenge for a mega pack. We're going to do that right now. I've not filled it out already. I think I know. I've done it already on my other account, so I know what I need to do. But I think I'm going to have to buy a few players here or there. I'm going to try and use all of the Portuguese, not the Portuguese, this is the Turkish league. And try and use all Turkish league players. I need to go and get a Chinese league rare, apparently, because the Turkish league don't have any. This is taking far longer than I expected it to take. I'm not even in transfer market. Would you believe it? I would. Let me filter. There you go. Okay, so he will likely be enough. You watch this not be enough in terms of chemistry now. There we go. Banging. I'm going to open that now as well. I'm not going to save it for anything. We will open that. And I've got two other packs as well to open. Hopefully, over the coming days, we either get some decent SBCs like they just dropped for that mega pack yesterday. Hopefully we get more. And also, hopefully, we get another league as well, which means we have a lot of packs to open. So I read yesterday, had a little, it's not a leak, but basically from the career mode upgrades, I saw that Timo Werner got like a +2 or a +3. If that's the case, then that player of the month that has 19 days left, so theoretically we should have the upgrades by then, that player of the month, Timo Werner, could go to a 91 or a 92. That's mental. The price of him, 85, 85, 86. You get Rare Electrum, Jumbo, Premium Gold pack and a premium. So the packs aren't the best, and it is quite expensive. However, that would be like a 91 plus rated card. It would just be incredible. Tammy Abraham, I don't know whether to do that or not. I am thinking maybe I should do it because it's so cheap. It's an 83 rated team with an inform, but at the same time, what's the point? Is there actually any point doing it? He will get an upgrade it for, I say January. Why do we call it January upgrades? They don't upgrade till February. He will get a February upgrade, a winter refresh. And it is dynamic, and it is super cheap. So you'd think it would be a no-brainer to do it, but I don't know. Let's have a look at Ben Yedder then. 84, 85, 85, 86, and an 87. And the packs you get back... Small rare gold players pack, I like that. Rare Electrum I like. Prime mix not so much. Small prime is okay. And the final pack's a 45k pack. So the packs are like, hit or miss really. That's a lot. That's really expensive. Although, he is likely to go up by at least 1, if not 2 as well. So that could be an 89. It could be a 90 rated card by mid-February. With that being said though, my current team looks like this. I picked up Awar yesterday, did enough objectives, managed to get him in there. I think I played 4 games, which is, I don't know why I played 4 games actually. Oh no, I was trying to work towards Orsic, that was right. I mean, I've got most of Orsic done actually. I'll show you that in a second. But this Ben Yedder, the untradeable Ben Yedder that we got, is currently my main striker, alongside Dembele and Hazard is the cam. So I do need to upgrade those, but Ben Yedder's likely to get upgraded, right? So that will go to an 86, maybe even an 87, depending on how big a jump the upgrade gets. So theoretically, we'll already have close enough to that Player of the Month as it stands with this card anyway. So I am definitely leaning on the side of there's no point doing that Ben Yedder, and to probably go for Mbappe. Speaking of Mbappe, of course, yesterday I did have a look at the price of him, and his inform is like what I would really want, but the problem with it is it's so expensive on PC in particular. You can't get a normal Mbappe for less than, what, 900,000 at the moment? Yeah, he's around 850 or so. Well, 860, 870. Yeah, 869 or 868 is the cheapest Mbappe you can get, and I just feel like that's a little bit too much. I don't know why. I thought he was cheap. Well, I think he was cheaper than that before the inform came out. It would be really nice if I could pick up a special version, not just the standard, because I feel like I get the standard. I feel like I'm going to be like, oh, wish I had a better version of Mbappe. That's going to be my next upgrade, you know? Yeah, see, on PC, on the 5th of January, he was 680,000 coins. He's now crept back up again over the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, to 861. He was... When did this week's Team of the Week come out? It came out on Wednesday, which was the 22nd. So on the 22nd, he was 820. So yeah, he's risen by about 50,000 coins since he's gone up 50,000 coins since his inform came out. So yeah, can't say I'm excited about picking up that standard version. I either want a special version of the card, or I want to wait for his price to come down. But he is a card I'm definitely looking into. At the moment, he is the front runner. The only other, I mean, you know, if I'm willing to spend, say, 800,000 coins on a striker like I am with Mbappe, what icons are available for around 800k? Because as much as I like the idea of picking up a moments like Yari Lippmann, for instance, other cards are a little bit different. So, for instance, that Stoichkov, for example, I don't like his weak foot, and I'm not saying I'm going to pick this guy up. Of course I'm not. But that card, okay, maybe not as good as Mbappe, perhaps, but still an unbelievably well-rounded card that could play as a striker, could play as a cam, and this version... This one now is 680, but he's not selling. I'm guessing I could find him much cheaper, or a little bit cheaper. And it's the same for a lot of these cards. Like, if I just sift through and see who's available for this price. Hadji is there. Sanchez has got terrible composure, so I'm not bothered about that. So look at Hadji. Now, as a cam, again, not quite as good as Mbappe, but not far off, let's be honest. His composure's lacking a little bit, but apart from that, I mean, that's a great card. And I'm guessing you could get it for much less than 600k. This Hernandez card, again, like, I think that's similar to Mbappe, because you've got, I mean, I don't know what Mbappe's passing is like. His short passing is 82, so a little bit better. But in terms of finishing, Hernandez wins. In terms of pace, it's more or less the same. Mbappe does beat him slightly. In terms of the dribbling, you've got very even. Hernandez beats him for agility and the balance. He beats him for that as well. Reactions basically the same. So yeah, and he beats him for composure. So for all intents and purposes, this Hernandez card is actually better than, or as good as, that Mbappe card. But, okay, that's 800k, but I'm guessing I could find him much cheaper. He would be a great card, but that composure is so bad. Anything else knocking about that I don't mind the look of? Dennis Bergkamp doesn't really have the pace. I mean, that's the base version, and that's still not a terrible card. I wouldn't pick that up, but anything else that I like the look of here? The sexy little Yari Lippmann in there. Another Stoichkov, this time 650. I've used that card earlier, that Drogba. I could not get on with it. I used him for about 8 games, and toward the end, I just started subbing him off. I just couldn't stand him. So there's a 91 rush on the market. Unfortunately, he doesn't quite have the agility. I think if I boosted, like if I gave him a sniper, not that he needs it, but if I was to boost up the agility and the balance as much as I possibly could, maybe I would get on with it. 4-star weak foot. He's currently 670. Maybe we could get him cheaper. I mean, I used the other rush and I couldn't get on with him. Could that be the rush that I maybe do get on with? Don't know. That Hernandez is 450. It's not bad. What else have we got here? Trezeguet. I mean, I know Rush doesn't have the agility, but I do want someone who has mad agility. You know, like a Butragueno kind of guy. Look at that, 88 Litman and 230,000 coins. Ugh, just mad cheap. Gerrard, 742 as a striker. Bit weird. Yeah, there's... Unfortunately, I think that's about it, really. I mean, I don't think you're going to find a Butragueno for less than 800k because he's so overpowered. I wouldn't mind picking up like a Zola, Butragueno. Trying to think of another player that has like crazy agility. I wouldn't mind picking up one of those type of players. Let me just search up Butragueno and just have a look to see how much he is. Just go for the base Butragueno. Get rid of that. No, not for 800,000 coins, unfortunately. He's going to cost... Oh, wow. So, obviously, the base isn't in packs anymore, is it? Jesus, wept. Right, so, million coins, and he's not on the market. Can you get the mid? No. Can you get the prime? No. Wow, that's mental. So, you can't get... Obviously, you wouldn't be able to get the prime. But you can't get... The prime is on the market for 2.3. But, I mean, look how good that card would be. Mad. But that's the kind of player that I want. That is someone like that with just crazy good agility. Is there a mid Zola on the market by any chance? 740,000. His height, I know a lot of people would argue is going to be a problem, but to be honest, I don't think it would be. His stamina is sort of bang on where I would start to pull away from it. You know, like anything lower than that, and I'd be like, oh, I don't know. His composure does let him down, but I do really like that card, and he is mad agile. But is there a better version on the market, and how much is he? He is on the market, 879,000. He has less agility. He has less stamina. See, I'm not interested in that because he's got less of the things that I want. So how much is the 85? I don't know, this is a weird episode. I'm literally just having a look around. So so he's got much better composure, much better agility, the trade-off and stamina, but the trade-off is the finishing. I'd be happier with the base. The base version of Zola is the better version, which is mad. And that's why he's 900,000 coins. Is he better than Mbappe? Reactions, no. Everything else, yes. Pace, no, but because he's only 5'6", he actually would feel unbelievably quick, Zola. His finishing is about the same, to be honest. He's got better long shots, better penalties. His passing is better. His physicals are about the same. Mbappe's strength is a lot more, but stamina, aggression, and everything's about the same. So, to be honest, that's probably the same card as Mbappe, but that would allow me more links. So, I don't know. There are options there. There are definitely options. Right, let me open a couple of these packs, because we've got bad packs here, really. I mean, 35k pack is good, obviously, but the other two packs are just trash. But I want to get them open. I didn't do a bronze pack to reset the luck, by the way. I just did it so that the gold packs that are about to open don't lag and look terrible. It's not a bad pack, actually. I've got 2 League SBC cards in there. Right, so the packs we've got are gold pack and a small Electrum. So obviously we're not getting anything good from either of those. The mega pack is the dream. Yesterday, on my main account with that mega pack, I got Informed Thiago, which I thought was quite good. Not really worth anything, but, you know, great card to get. Let me start discarding the contracts. I don't think he's going to be going for anything because he's... oh, I'll tell a lie. No, he's not. No, he's not selling for anything at all. Let's get rid of him. I can't feel my hands, which is a problem. Like, they're cold and other issues that, you know, I won't go into now. Nothing good in this one, unfortunately. Is what it is. Okay. Well, I mean, that's, to be fair, that's better than it could have been. 2 decent League SBC players. We've got card there in Musacho. This is untradeable. Card there in Musacho probably won't sell for anything. We will play a game with. Well, I will make a purchase at some point, and I will play a game with them. I'm tempted to just pick up an icon for the sake of picking one up. You know, even if it does cost me tax, I'm tempted to go and buy like a Zola or a Stoichkov and just test them out and see if I like them. Because who's to say I have to go out and buy a player that I'm just going to keep, you know? Why can't I just go out and buy someone that I want to play with for 10, 20 games and then sell him on and buy someone else? If I lose money in tax, I lose money in tax. Who cares, right? I'm tempted to do that. So tomorrow, we might just go and play a couple of games with the likes of Stoichkov, or maybe there's another, like maybe if there's a prime Michael Owen there or something. Let's open this mega pack and hopefully get at least a board. That's the bare minimum I want from this, and we do get one, which is nice. And we don't get a walkout, but we got a board, which is what I asked for, so I can't be angry. We are going to get Bruno Fernandes, which is an 85 rated card. I'm not unhappy about that. If you're going to get anything that isn't a walkout, at least let it be 85. Can we get 4 85s in the same pack? No. We do get Haller, though, and or Haller, no idea. Few players that I've used recently in an SBC. This is of course untradeable anyway, so it wouldn't really have mattered if it was something big. It would have been something we could have fit into the team. So there we go. That's untradeable. I need to get rid of him. I'll whack those on a transfer list and I'll sort that out at a later date. You don't need to worry yourselves with that. The objective wise, Orsic, like I said, I'm nearly done with it. I've got the score 8 goals in rivals with minimum 4-star weak foot players. I've done the assist 4 goals using crosses. I've done. I've scored and won twice with Croatians. I need to do that 3 more times, which shouldn't be too difficult because it's literally just a case of either putting Modric up front or bringing Perisic on when I'm already sort of one up or something like that, and then. I mean, that's I'm going to leave that till the end because that will literally just be 2 games. Win 2 squad battles matches on professional difficulty using only silver players in your starting squad. Don't know what silver players I've got actually, but it shouldn't be difficult. This, I don't know about this. I was right when I saw it. I was like, I kind of want to, but at the same time, I kind of don't care. The problem with it is, right, I'd have to go up to Division 4, which that's not a problem, that's fine. But then I'd have to grind that out by scoring with Croatians in 5 separate wins, and you know full well it's going to be proper sweaty. The big thing about this is that pack is untradeable, and I've not opened one single 50k pack this year, and I don't even think I've had a walkout in a 50k pack this year. Like they've been dire for me. They've been really, really bad. So I'm erring on the side of I don't really care about this. You probably know by now already, but it's Lunar New Year today, so Chinese New Year. I'm expecting to get that, you know, a pack reward for the amount of days you've logged in. I've logged in on this account every single day since launch, so I should get a 125k pack. Now that is a big pack in itself. I believe it's untradeable, but still, that's going to be a huge pack to open. I'm not too far away on these milestones as well. Like, I know it looks like I am, but I'm what, 25 games away from a 100k pack there in squad battles. I should have that by next week. The rivals as well. I know I'm 55 games away, but I've got to play quite a few games this week to make sure that I finish rank 2, possibly even rank 1. And of course the objectives that I'm knocking out as well. Kind of hope that EA drop a couple more objectives so that we could potentially get that done a bit quicker, because there'll be a need to play. But you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to have 2 100k packs probably by the end of next week. I'm going to have a 125k pack hopefully from this lunar event, and League SBCs and rewards. I don't really care about one untradeable 50k pack for the sake of going up a division or 2 and having to grind that out. If it was just go into Division 4 and win 4 games, fine. if it was going to Division 4 and make sure you've got 3 La Liga players in your starting 11, fine. But the fact that it's Croatian just makes it that little extra, of a ball ache, essentially. And I don't know if I can be bothered to do it just for the sake of getting Munyain in a pack, you know what I mean? I've got 2 more games to play to get that done. I mean, I don't really care about the kit. It's alright, it's not a bad kit. We've got the ball and the Tifo as well. But, that will be done. Don't need the XP because I've already hit max level. So any XP that I gain between now and the end of this season is wasted. I think that they should do something for that as well. Like, there are a lot of people who grind this game hard. And, like, I've got, as you can see, 6 days, 1 hour before the New Year's season finishes. And I've got... I'll complete this, which is 300 XP. 300 XP for the group reward. Then this is 300 and 200. Then there's silver. And then there's gold. That's like a few thousand XP in itself. That is 300. And the group reward is a kit and 300. That is 200 with a group reward of 200. And Orsic is another 400 with a group reward of 200. So there's a lot. And obviously the dailies. There is a lot of XP on offer. And I've already finished. So in my opinion, for every 5,000 XP maybe you accumulate over the top, maybe there's an XP store, for instance, or maybe they just give you like a 15k pack, untradeable of course, or a 7.5 or whatever. That would be kind of cool, I wouldn't mind that. Or maybe there is that would be fantastic actually. So there's another tab up top here, right, that just says I'm just stick it under milestones. So under milestones, there's an XP tab, for instance, that just shows you the collective amount of XP you've gained through every single season. And maybe there are just like this. So instead of it saying like 200 battle wins, 300, it basically says 50,000 XP, 100,000 XP, 150, 200. It just goes up in increments of 50. So all the XP you gain, you get extra packs or extra rewards, as well as what is on offer in the season progress. Just something little, just so that we're not just wasting our time, which is essentially what I feel like I'm doing right now. We sold that dude right there. So it's Saturday today, I want to say. I'm currently gold 1 for squad battles. I struggled in that game. That was a really difficult game. I somehow managed to score 4. I don't know how. I should have conceded about 3. I just played really badly and they were really good. These are not the best of teams, actually. They're quite difficult to... there's a lot of high-rated good cards in there, so I might either just skip it or just play them on like professional and maybe knock off 1 or 2 objectives. But I'm hoping to finish Elite 3 this week. I'm about 9,000 points away, something like that. The rewards are going to be a mega pack, 2 25ks and 12k coins. That's obviously the day after tomorrow. If we get our Lunar Pack tomorrow as well, there's going to be a lot to do over the next couple of days. And like I said, I might just buy a couple of, or buy an icon every few days and just play a load of games with them until we land on the player that I actually want to keep. Because at the end of the day, if I'm not going to play FUT Champs, which I really don't want to, there's other reasons, right? And I don't want to use it as an excuse and I don't want to get into it. But it's not just I don't want to play it for the sake of I don't want to play it. There is another reason why I don't want to do it, and I might go into it at some point, but I just don't want... I don't know, I've mentioned it before, I just don't want to use it as an excuse, and I don't want pity or anything like that, so that's why I don't go into it. But maybe I'll talk about it tomorrow over some gameplay. But I'll just touch on it briefly, because I just don't really want to put it out there. What was I saying? I completely forgot what I was saying. Yeah, if we're not going to be playing FUT Champs, maybe it'll be a good idea to go play a couple of games with a few players we wouldn't normally use. That's why that Tammy Abraham is a little bit appealing to me, because it's a card that I would never normally go out and buy. And if I pick him up for as little as he costs, and then maybe sometimes he gets an upgrade. Chelsea win 4 on the bounce, he goes to an 87, maybe he gets an inform or an upgrade and goes to 88, then it'll be a card that we're not normally used to using, wouldn't really normally use, but we could chuck him in a team and just see what he's like. And I think that's what I'm going to do now going forward with the Road to Glory. Still going to do packs, still going to get rewards through rivals, I'm still going to play squad battles, and I'm still going to do League SBC and whatnot. But I think FUT Champs, and I'll talk about this in detail tomorrow. I say detail, like I said, I'm only going to touch upon the real reason why I don't want to do it. But I think this Road to Glory now is going to be a case of just trying out loads of different players, building some fun teams, and just going through the game cycle. Not taking out the competitive element of it, but just sort of dumbing it down a little bit. Like I don't really feel like I need to go and prove how good I am, or even to myself. But like I said, I will talk about that tomorrow. Hold back your judgments just for a second. I won't go over it now because I'll probably talk about it for 5 minutes, and I don't just want to sit on the menu and talk about it for 5 minutes. So I will talk about over some gameplay with our new icon tomorrow. But that is where we are with the Road to Glory today. Hopefully we get that Lunar pack today. Hopefully they do some pack offers as well. I wouldn't mind spending maybe 50k opening some packs if they knock them down with coins or whatever. We'll have to wait and see. They normally do. They normally halve the price of packs with coins. So I might open a couple of 50ks with coins if they are only 25k, which is what they normally do. But that's going to do it for today. Tomorrow, gameplay, packs, hopefully. Big pack, mega pack, big pack. But yeah, if you have enjoyed it, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index, the game changed. Download the app now.